the biggest thing that T-Town lost was probably Gobzinski and the height that they had last year. And it's just, which is what I'm doing here is down a little bit. We're getting just a little bit of feedback.
The scary thing about tonight's ball game, as far as I'm concerned, is Coach Crawford has already seen Robinson once.
Yeah.
If you make the same mistakes tonight that you made last time, it's going to cost you because he'll be prepared for that.
Well, they get ready to start the starting lineups here. And I think you got the officials. We're only working with 2 again here tonight.
Looks like we're going to go with the national anthem right away. TTOWN starts with Aaron Niebrugge, number 12, a 5'11.5" senior, 1 guard spot. The other guard is Jeff Fearday, number 14, a 6'3.5" senior. Forwards, Ted Haney, number 22, a 6'4" senior. And Jeff Probst, a 6'3" senior, wearing number 32. And Eric Bloomer in the middle, number 42, 6'3.5" senior. So it's a senior-laden ball club. They start all 5 seniors, and there's a couple more sitting on the bench over there. And they'll go at 6'4", 6'3.5", 6'3.5", 6'3", 5'11.5". I don't know. Didn't know you could measure them that close, but we'll
I noticed I didn't write the halves down. I gave up on the fractions.
Robinson counters with their normal lineup. Jeff McKeegan, a 1 guard, number 5, a 5'8" senior. The other guard spot, number 30, Tyson Snicker, a 6'1" sophomore. Forwards, Justin Hartrick, number 33, a 6'2" senior, and Nick Brooks, number 44, a 6'4" sophomore. In the middle, Brandon Hardiman, number 3, a 6'3" senior. So the 3 seniors, 2 sophomores line up at 6'4", 6'3", 6'2", 6'1", 5'8". Looking for their 14th win. Win, and when do we play Mount Zion again? Not for another couple weeks, I guess. Got to go through Paris and Martinsville first, and Lawrenceville. Got 3 games before that. So they're looking for 14, looking ahead for 17, I hope.
I was just trying to look back. Teotopoulos and St. Anthony both are in the National Trail Conference. I said Midland. They're not in the Midland, and they're both listed here in the National Trail Conference. So
something's wrong because
they butt heads.
Yeah. Teotopoulos is number 1 seed in the tournament, and St. Anthony's ranked 6th in the state. That just doesn't add up, does it? Throwing up the ball is Billy Book from Barnhill, which is down on Fairfield, and Kevin Moss, the other official tonight.
Well, Nick Brooks gets a heavy hand on it, knocks it out of bounds, and that'll give it over to the T-Town Wooden Shoes. They'll have possession as we start out now to say, what do we do? What do we do now?
He wants to know about possession here.
Yeah, where do you start it?
Yeah.
So, how will it be? It'll be Robinson, Errol?
That was not a control, so I would assume that...
well, we'll find out. We'll see what they do with it when the ball comes in play. And Robinson will have possession then on the jump ball, so the arrow will be in their favor. T-Town with it out front. That's Nieberge, number 12, out here and on the wing. Wooden Shoes will work the ball well, and they will always show good ball movement. We watch them pick up. That's Probst back out front. Fairday and goes back out front.
Hey, knocked loose by Snicker.
And there's Tyson on the steal, the breakaway, and the bucket. 2-0. Robinson Maroons have jumped out in front, and they're going to show full court pressure from the very beginning as Jeff Fearday brings it across the line. Tyson's all over him, and Ted Haney's got it. Back out to Nieberge. Nieberge right at the line, looks for help. Robinson defense is really working them over.
They stepped up their intensity last night against Mount Carmel, and it's continuing here.
Eric Bloomer was fouled as he got the ball inside. It's going to be out of bounds to the Wooden Shoes. Nick Brooks guilty of the foul, it looks like. T-Town will bring it in under their own basket. They get it down in the corner. Work inside is
Oh. Good position by Justin Hartrick. Draws the offensive foul.
Maroons lead at 2-0 here. We're just underway. This is a rescheduled game because of the weather. Both teams played last night. Both teams won last night. Jeff McKeegan drops it back to Nick. Nick puts up the shot, no good. Rebound knocked away, and Brooks is going to be called for his second foul here right off the bat.
Two quick ones.
He got Aaron Nieberge on the rebound.
2 fouls in a minute and a half.
Here comes brother Chris getting ready to check in the ball game, and Nick's going to get a breather here with playing a little less than a minute and a half. Full court pressure by the Maroons. Fearday will bring it across the line against Snitker. Gives down to Haney. Ted tries to go inside to Bloomer. Bloomer looks for help in the lane. Puts up, has it knocked away by Hardiman, but they save the ball. Baseline move to the bucket.
And the basket and the foul.
Jeff Probst will go to the line, count the bucket. We're tied at 2, and Jeff will be at the line to make the three-point play here, maybe.
Foul call on Justin Hartrick, his first, third team foul for the Maroons.
Hey, got the roll in. So now 3-2, TTOWN. McKeegan will bring it down. Nieberge will meet him in the middle. Knocked away. Gee.
Grew over and back.
Well, Maroons will keep possession here. Nieberge comes out on McKeegan. McKeegan on a spin. He's going to be called for traveling. Close call. Jeff tried to squeeze just a little bit more out of that spin. Shoes bring it down. That's Bloomer. He'll give it to somebody. Nieberge brings it across the line with Jeff all over him. Fearday working hard inside.
Big drive.
Good drive. Ted Haney with the bucket. 5-2. The Wooden Shoes lead the Maroons here in the first quarter. Snitker with it. Over to Justin Hartrick. Hartrick will put up the three and got it. That's a quick way to tie it up. By Hartrick, we're tied at 5. Ted Haney works against Chris Brooks. Comes down to Bloomer. Back out front to Fearday. Probst. They pass it around. Nieberge. Up and off the glass, no good by Bloomer. Knocked out of bounds, and it's going to be Maroons' ball. We're tied at 5.
You going to keep track of lead changes and ties tonight?
I'm not worried. Well,
you might be very busy.
I may be. That's why I started out to see if we see what happens here. Snitker works the ball out front, gets it across to McKeegan. Screen set by Hardiman. Jeff takes it inside, kicks it back to Brandon. McKeegan. Hartrick puts up the 2. Got the roll, got the foul. Count the bucket. Justin Hartrick. Haven't put it on the board yet, but he counted the bucket. There it is. 7-5 Maroons, and Justin has a chance to make it 8-5.
Second foul on Ted Haney.
And he's going to get some relief real quick. Doug Swingler, number 54, comes in the ball game along with Jake Meyer for the Shoes. Ted Haney will come out. I don't know who the other one. Oh,
I don't know.
Bloomer, I think, maybe come out. Down in a hurry comes Nieberge. Gets it in the corner. Back out front to Fearday. Knocked away by Brooks. And last touch by a wooden shoe, so the Maroons get it back. Looks like Swingler, the 6'3" junior that came in the ball game for Bloomer, will be working the middle. There's Hartrick with it. Thought about it. Give it to Brandon Hardiman. Brandon found a hole. Tries to dish off to Chris Brooks. What did he get him for travel?
Traveling.
That'll give it back to the shoe. 7-5, Maroons lead it. Fearday gets it back, gets it across the line. Schnitker out on him. Nieberge. Probst. Jeff takes Schnitker inside, loses the ball, and Hartrick picks it up. Good defense by the Maroons as they just pretty well surrounded him on that drive.
Yeah, Hardiman jumped at him from the backside. Brandon
for three. In and out. Bodies on the floor. And
going to be number 42, Chris Brooks. His first and the fourth team foul.
Nick Shaner checks in for Hartrick. 7-5. Maroons lead it. TTOWN ball. Nieberge gets it over in the middle to Swingler, and he gives it back to Meyer. And that's Fearday with it. Back out front to Probst. Probst needs some help. McKeegan almost got the steal, but then he got the foul. Well, we're piling up the fouls
here.
Yes, we
are.
That's
be
5. In bonus a little bit. Here comes Kirk Lowry in. Snicker's going to get a breather. 7-5 is the score. It's been that way for a while. But the Maroons have 5 team fouls. TTOWN with the ball. Nieberge gets it across the line to Probst. Top of the key. Back to Nieberge. Nieberge on the drive. Missed it. Good. Oh. Maroons looked like had the rebound. The ball got loose. Jake Meyer picked it up, put up the shot, and he's going to shoot 2 free throws.
It's going to be Chris Brooks again.
Well, both Brooks boys have got 2 fouls on them here.
And that's 16 fouls.
Jake's shooting 2. He got 1. Missed the second shot. Brandon Hardiman got the rebound and got the call as the foul went against Jeff Fearday on the rebound. So Maroons will get it. That's positioning. McKeegan's going to take it across the line. A lot of bodies bumping back underneath down there. You play Teotopoulos, it's going to be a physical ball game any way you look at it. Kirk Lowry in the corner. Probst all over him. He tries to go inside. Loose ball. Being chased down. Chris Brooks picks it up. Loose ball again. Still loose ball.
Blocked away.
Off the floor. Save. And it's going to be out of bounds, and it's going to go to the TTOWN wooden shoes. Quite a battle underneath down there.
I lost track of the ball.
I did too. Didn't even see it for a while.
Just trying to follow the falling bodies as they went sliding along the baseline.
7-6, Maroons lead it. Teotopoulos with possession now. 2:24 to go here in the first quarter. McKeegan and what do we get? A timeout call?
No, a foul call underneath on Doug Swingler, I think.
Well, we were watching the ball, so that was away from the ball.
He and Nick Shaner were kind of jousting back and forth.
Schnitker back in the ball game. McKeegan out. 7-6 Maroons lead. First quarter. 2:20 to go. It's going to be Robinson ball. Tyson Schnitker takes it across the timeline. Gives to Chris Brooks. Cricks down to Nick Shaner. Nick looks for help. Cross court. Lowry saves it. Out of bounds off the TTOWN player, so the Maroons will keep it. Chris Brooks will bring it in. Gives to Schnitker. Tyson on the drive. Looks for help. Gets it back out just in time to Kirk Lowry. Kirk in the lane. Has the ball knocked away. On the floor. Jump ball call right there. Nick Shaner. Jeff Probst ties it up.
Great hustle by Nick Shaner right there.
That's Kirk Lowry on the floor. Shaner was in on it. Kirk's the one that wound up on the bottom. And possession should be Robinson's possession.
Yes.
Now it is. Okay, now we'll switch. McKeegan, 1:52 to go in the quarter, 7-6. Maroons lead by 1. Snitker to Hardiman. Brandon in the lane, has it knocked away, and a foul's going to be called on Mr. Nieberge, I believe. Slapped at his wrist.
Number 12, Aaron Nieberge gets first, 15 foul.
This may be a long ball game. And they're letting them play. 11 fouls called, and they're letting them play. Snitker for 3. Won't go. Rebound. Pulled down by Jake Meyer. Here come the wooden shoes. Underneath. Oh,
He
heck of
fell
a
and
shot.
got the roll.
That's Kowalczyk, who just checked in the ball game. Took the long pass, got it off the glass, scored the bucket, and he'll be at the line. He hadn't been on the floor 10 seconds, and he scored 3 points. Well, that gives a 9-7 lead to the Wooden Shoes now. 1:25 to go. Brandon Hardiman takes the baseline route. And what do we got? We're going to call a foul on Kowalczyk.
Foul on Kowalczyk, right. His first 16 foul.
So we're doing one in bonus right now.
No. That wasn't.
Oh, that's theirs. I was looking at the wrong side.
Both teams in bonus now, though, after this.
TTOWN with a 2-point lead. Maroons with the ball. Snitker across to Hardiman. Brandon's going to put up the 3. Yeah, not quite. Oh, Snitker almost had the rebound. Loose ball picked out of there by Bloomer. And the Shoes will bring it back, and that'll be Aaron Nieberge with it. Back out front to Meyer. Meyer drives the lane, looks for help, gives it back to Nieberge. Travel.
Little stutter step, drug his foot.
That was Kowalczyk with a turnover. Under a minute, 9-7. The Shoes lead it. Brandon Hardiman on the baseline. Oh, nice pass to wide open Justin Hartrick. We're tied at 9. Kowalczyk brings it across the line against Snitker. Keeps it out front, looks for help, tries to dish it back. Jeff Probst with it. Now we're back to Nieberge. 25 seconds. Probst to hold it out there. Nick Shaner out on him, and now they give it back to Nieberge.
Pretty solid screen.
Yeah.
Moving screen.
A 3-pointer from Nieberge, and he got it. Give him 3. And that's going to do it. It's good if it goes by Jeff, but it ain't going to make it. Well, we played a quarter. 12-9 in favor of the Shoes. First Robinson Savings Bank, proud of your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 117 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. That's First Robinson Savings Bank, always ready to take care of your financial needs. And they're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. They're a real community bank. Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life to cover all your personal and business needs. When it comes to personal insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with mortgage insurance, consumer debt coverage, estate planning for family or estate taxes, and a whole lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber Insurance and Realty on the east side of the square in Robinson. Don't forget, for the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson. Your complete car care center. Real quick, tax time before we start. Tax filing season, Kemper CPA Group, they believe that in these times of complicated tax regulations and sound financial planning is your answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely manner. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. Foul called in there, looks like against Tyson.
Right, his first 17 foul we're shooting now. Kind of interesting. I don't know whether it's Coach Crawford's defensive design or just happening. but Nick Brooks or Brandon Hardiman, neither one had scored yet.
Brandon's had a couple of shots. He took a three, didn't he?
Yeah.
Couldn't get her to go. 12-9 Shoes lead. Jeff McKeegan with it over there. Takes a drive, moves up inside, throws up the shot, loose ball out of bounds, and it's going to be Shoes' ball. 12-9, that's what we started the quarter with. Nobody scored. We played a half a minute. Fearday will bring it down against Snitker. Ooh, shot's no good. Rebound put back up. Still loose ball. One more time. Missed it. And was that Fearday underneath, putting it back 3 or 4 times? Yeah, Jeff Fearday will go to the line.
Foul number 2 on Justin Hartridge. 8th team foul. Fearday again. He missed him. He was just up the line a bit ago, wasn't he? Missed the front end of a 1-and-1.
Missed that one, too, which is a good deal.
They were 3 for 4 from the line in the first quarter.
Hardiman back in here for Chris Brooks. Got the second one. That's the first point scored. McKeegan will take it down. TTOWN playing a man-to-man. They play her tough. Nick Brooks, short 10-footer. He's fouled on the way up. So he'll go to the line and shoot a pair of them.
2-4. Matt Schumacher, his first. 7th team foul, 1-and-1. Nick Brooks at the line. Maybe a 2-shot foul.
I think 2. It's all right. He got the first one anyway. Got them both. 13-11, a 2-point lead for the Shoes here. 7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Fearday brings it across the line, gives it off to Schumacher. Schumacher dumps it back to Probst. Probst to Nieberger. Nieberger looks inside and gives it back out front to Fearday. That was Bloomer on the drive and the bucket. Make it 15-11. The Shoes lead it here. McKeegan works out front. Nick Brooks goes inside to Brandon Hardiman. I don't know how he ever got it in there.
I don't either.
Heck of a pass to Hardiman. 15-13 now. Fearday to Probst. Brown to Schumacher. Fearday out front. Schumacher again. He likes to put up the 3. Probst with it. Good defense by the Maroons. And the wide open Fearday got the shot. Rebound by Hartridge. Maroons take it back in a hurry. There's McKeegan. Nick Brooks thought about it. Makes a spin move. Puts up the 10-footer and got it. Nick Brooks drills it. We're tied at 15.
Teotopoulos timeout.
Well, we'd like to remind you the Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters for Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner Boots by Service and lacrosse insulated boots. That's all the Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson. We're tied up at 15 all here. 5:48 to go in the half. First Robinson Savings Bank, proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for 117 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. At First Robinson Savings Bank, they're ready to take care of all your financial needs. A member FDIC and an equal housing lender. They're a real community bank. Tied at 15. Shoes have got the ball. Can't see who that is. Schumacher.
Well,
Or Kowalski got back in the game. Kowalski, yeah. What happened?
Foul on the Maroons. Nick Shaner is second.
And Kowalski will be at the line. Going to be super bonus for them here in a minute.
It is. That was 10.
Kowalski missed the first one. Keep that up if we can. Got one. Make it 16-15. A 1-point lead for the Shoes. 5.5 minutes to go in the half. And Nick Brooks is fouled.
Nieberge.
Spear day. Let's see.
No, it's Nieberge.
14?
14.
I got 14 fair day.
Oh, you're right.
Told me we had two different programs. Attaboy, Nick. Now we're tied at 16 again. Now Maroon, 17-16. 5:31. Fearday guarded by Snitker. He has to give it up to Kowalski. Back out front to Nieberg. Kowalski on the way. Thinks about it. Moves inside. Puts up the shot. Rebound Hardiman. Brandon gives it to McKeegan. Jeff down into her. Oh, all the way. All the way. Nice job. Jeff McKeegan on the drive. Make it 19-16. Maroons by 3. Kowalski back out front to Fearday. Bloomer. Meyer traveled with it.
Picked up his foot.
And that's good defense by the Maroons. Meyer couldn't get rid of it and drug a foot. The turnover gives it back to the Maroons.
There wasn't an awful lot of pressure on him, but there was no place to pass the ball. That's the defense.
You can't get rid of it. That's right. McKeegan will work it out front. Gives to Hardiman. Brandon moves inside. Loses the handle. Picked up by TTOWN. Here comes Meyer making up for his turnover. He missed the shot. Nick Shaner there with a rebound. Gives it to McKeegan. 19-16 Maroons by 3. McKeegan back to Nick Shaner. Good drive to the basket. Up and in by Nick. Good strong move to the bucket by Nick Shaner. 21-16. The Maroons are asserting their power, and the TTOWN Wooden Shoes want a timeout.
Short one.
It's short. So, a short commercial. For the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire. For Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. Quality tires at a right price. Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson. Your complete car care center.
Well, Maroons outscored Shoes 12-6 so far in the second quarter. 12-4, I'm sorry. That's even better.
That's even better, yeah. I'm looking unofficially at my marks here. We've had 2 ties and about 3 lead changes. Maroons now back out in front by 5, 21-16. Shoes with the ball. Kowalski brings it down. Probst back to Kowalski. And Probst with it. Back out front. Kowalski inside to Bloomer. Bloomer in a crowd. In a big crowd on the floor. Well,
that's a turnover. That's Maroon ball.
Gives it back on the possession. Both Brooks on the floor. Jeff McKeegan, Brandon Hardiman, and Nick Shaner for the Maroons right now. 3:40 to go in the half. 21-16 Maroons lead. McKeegan will set the offense. Chris Brooks. Back to Jeff. Back to Chris. Chris for 3. Not quite. Rebound there all alone by Nieberge. Down in a hurry. Kowalski with it. Kicks it back out to Nieberge. Swingler Down the lane.
Going hard to the
on
basket.
the drive and got it. Doug Swingler. Big bucket for T-Town. That's 18. 21-18 now. He cuts that lead to 3. Nick Brooks gets it over to Chris. Dumps it inside to Nick and knocked away by Swingler. And the Maroons will get it out of bounds. Tyson Snitcher's going to check back in, and Nick Brooks will come out. Into Hardiman. Brandon in a crowd. Tries to make some room. Doesn't get the shot in, though. Rebound by Swingler. T-Town back with it in a hurry. Look out. Here comes Nieberger. Back out to Probst. To Swingler. 2:40 to go in the half. Bloomer in trouble. Gives it back out to Swingler. Good defense by the Maroons. There's Kowalczyk on the short jumper. Couldn't get it to fall. Rebound. A whistle. What happened?
Got a foul inside. I have a guess on Nick Shaner.
Before the shot, though, probably. We're going to shoot 2.
That'll be 3 fouls on Nick Shaner.
21-18.
This is Bloomer at the line for 2.
Well, one thing about it, T-Town's not capitalized on their opportunity at the free throw line. Kirk Lowry and Justin Hartrick back in the ballgame now for Shaner and Hardiman.
T-Town 2 for 6 in the line in the quarter.
Got that one. 21-19, a 2-point ball game again. Maroons lead. 2:20 to go in the half. Chris Brooks looks for help. Talk about T-Town playing defense now. Back out to McKeegan. McKeegan puts up an 18-footer. No on the, I guess.
Kirk Lowry foul.
Wait a minute. No. I think he's calling it on Swingler. 5-4. Well, you and I both were looking in the wrong direction. And that's going to be Tyson Snitker. I guess Snitker and Tyson was trying to get in position for the rebound, and Swingler went up over the top of it. We were both looking at the other side. Snitker at the line. He's got one. All right. 22-19. I bet when we total up the book tonight, the free throws are going to be the difference. Tyson got them both. 23-19, 2 minutes to go in the half. Maroons full court pressure. Nieberger gets it across the line in a crowd. There's Kowalczyk in the lane. Puts up a 10-footer. Won't go. Rebound. Knocked out of bounds. Going to stay with T-Town. Brandon Hardiman comes back in the game. Kirk will come out. 1:53 on the clock. 23-19. Maroons by 4. Into Swingler. To Kowalczyk. Oh, wide open underneath Jeff Probst. Well, somebody blew an assignment there, and Probst was wide open. 23-21, a 2-point ball game again. McKeegan to Hardiman. Chris Brooks with it. Cross court, McKeegan. Jeff back out front to Snitker, and they've got to call the foul on Kowalczyk. Swingler. I saw the 4, and that's all I saw. Swingler's going to come out, and Jake Meyer will be back in there.
And that's 10 fouls, so everything's 2 rotations.
Everybody's super bonus with 1:18 to go in the half. Tyson makes that one. It's got to be about 3 in a row for him.
It is.
That one rolled out. He couldn't get it to go. 24-21, Maroons by 3. Kowalczyk brings it across the line and gives it to Meyer. Probst Nieberg. The jump ball called. Jeff McKagan tied him up. This will stay with the shoes. We're exactly a minute to go and a half. Nick Shaner checks in for Chris Brooks. 24-21.
Nick Shaner in with 3 fouls now.
A screen set. I was watching the ball, and this was away from the ball.
And McKagan fighting through the screen, I guess. That's his second.
There's only one way to get through him, and that's push the guy aside, isn't it? You grab him and you throw him. That's what you do.
This Meyer.
Jake Meyer got one. Kirk Lowry in for McKagan. Meyer, these are big free throws for them. Missed the second one into the hands of Kirk Lowry. Still a 2-point ball game and under a minute to go in the half. Snitker holds it out front, drives against Meyer, and
there's a big takedown by Meyer.
I think basically they got their feet tangled up. They both went down, and that's going to put Snitker at the line to shoot a couple of them here. 24-22 now. Tyson, a good free throw shooter. Got to capitalize.
That was the first foul on Meyer.
Got that one. 25. Well, Tyson can stand here all night as far as I'm concerned.
Last time you said that, he missed one. It didn't work that time.
Now he's on 26-22. Maroons by 4. 40 seconds to go in a half. Kowalczyk brings it down against Snitker. Gives it over to Probst, and they're going to hold for the last shot. I said that. Kowalczyk with it. Back out front to Meyer. Meyer to Kowalczyk. Time runs down. I'm sure that's what they're going to do now. Probst will hold it. That's all right for the Maroons. They lead it by 4. 20 seconds on the clock. They look for Coach Crawford. He calls the play. They got to do something. We're down to 10. Here they go. Meyer to Kowalczyk. We're under 10. Probst with it out front, almost stolen by Snitker. Snitker got knocked out of bounds. 1 second on the clock. They ain't going to get a shot away. 26-22, 1 second on the clock. It's going to be TTOWN ball. Good defense by the Robinson Maroons. Kept them out of that for 20 seconds. Here it comes. Whoop. Buzzer. Are we out of it?
Yeah.
Crawford's not happy. He says, where's the foul? And he said it came after the clock. The bus broke down. And next Tuesday night, we'll be going to Lawrenceville, and the Robinson Maroons and Lawrenceville Indians will be matched up Friday night to Paris for an Apollo Conference ball game. Runs down our schedule. Oh, by the way, I need quarter 3 and 4, Ron. Forgot about that. Easy peasy. How could we do that? How could we do that?
Sound like Ron's getting interested in watching the game, too, huh?
Well, these are good ones. Maroons are going to have it when they start the second half, and it's going to be Hartrick, Snitker, McKeegan, Hardiman, and Nick Brooks on the floor as we open up the second half. And that's McKeegan with it out front. They're going to be right down in front of us here. Nick Brooks, nice pass inside to Hardiman, and Brandon's foul right off the bat. Mr. Fearday.
Fearday. That'll be his third.
The Shoes are on the floor with their original 5. Bloomer, Probst, Haney, Fearday, and Nieberg. Back out to McKeegan. Justin Hartrick got there. Nice pass and a good move by Hartrick. And he scores 28-22. Out front, Haney with the ball, gives it to Fearday inside to Bloomer. Or that was Probst, rather. There's Bloomer with it on the baseline, and boy, oh, man.
That'll be a block.
Oh, gee. I didn't think so. I thought he cleared Hartrick out with a good body block.
That's number 3 on Justin Hartrick.
But far be it from me to say anything. 28-22.
Lest you be called a homer, huh?
Well,
Oh,
hey,
83.
boy, he buried that. That was Aaron Nieberge with an NBA 3, 28-25. Hardiman on the drive, baseline, got it. Brandon Hardiman, well, 30-25. Fearday goes against Schnitker, pass inside to Probst, and before the shot or not, on the floor, he says.
It's going to be Brandon Hardiman's first foul.
And out of bounds to the shoes. Nieberge will bring it in. Looks for Probst. Now he drops it back out deep to Fearday. And I missed that one. I looked down and Probst must have been trying to get clear for the inbounds pass and pushed. We missed that one.
His first foul, second team foul. The shoes.
Nick Brooks in a crowd, missed a shot, gets it back, puts it up, didn't get it again. It's loose ball, out of bounds. Whose ball? It's going the other way.
Ball.
Shoes get it in to Fearday. Tyson will pick him up. 30-25, Maroons lead it here. Second half just underway. Jeff McKeegan. Now it comes back out front to Haney. Gives it back to Nieberge. Nieberge drives. Bloomer an 8-footer. Got it. Make it 30-27. What? There's a lot of action going away from the ball, and I hope you're being able to catch it on the screen, because when you're watching the action of the ball and the plays called away from it, I'm not sure what's taking place here. McKeegan, guarded by Probst, gives it back to Hardiman. Brandon for three. Got it. Brandon Hardiman. That's a biggie. Make it 33-27. Haney open in the lane. Nick Brooks got there. He jumped up and he got away with the travel. Fearday. Nieberge out on the wing. Fearday tries to go inside. McKeegan bats it right back to him. Bloomer on the baseline underneath. Reverse layup. Nice job. Got the bucket. Nice move by Eric Bloomer. 33-29. Schnitker gives to Hartrick. Justin for three. Got another one. Justin Hartrick. Make it 36-29.
The offensive emergence of Justin Hartrick's very welcome sight to the Maroons. He's now got 12 points.
And a foul was called out here.
It was?
Yeah. On 42 on Bloomer.
Got a full timeout on Bloomer. 40 must be.
Yep. Huh. Well, see, how come all the action is away from the ball tonight?
I don't know.
Well, First Robinson Savings Bank, proud to be your hometown bank, serving Crawford County for over 117 years. Deal with the people you know and trust. That's First Robinson Savings Bank. They're always ready to take care of your financial needs. They're a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. Don't forget, need some new tires? Well, for the best deal around, go to Marathon Tire for Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, Goodyear tires. Quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Well, let's see. Maroons will have the ball now.
Yeah.
Nick Shaner will bring it in. We got Shaner, McKeegan, Schnitker, Nick Brooks, and Brandon Hardiman on the floor. Third quarter, 4.5 minutes to go. 36-29 Maroons lead. Nick Brooks being chased. Now Schnitker loses the ball. Back out front to McKeegan. Jeff gets to Nick Brooks. Nick double T. Bloomer bumps him around a little. We get a foul call right in front? Yeah, we did. Coach Gillespie says thank you.
It's going to be 4 on Ted Haney. And that was actually about the 3rd foul that he could have called. Coach Crawford much would have preferred the first one, I think. Bloomer.
Hardiman triple team. Gets the ball back, then gets hammered as he goes to the bucket. Foul's going to be called. Brandon Hardiman will be at the line to shoot 2.
Well, there's a foul against Eric Bloomer, his second. 16 fouls already. Wow, in less than 4 minutes.
Yeah, and there could be more.
Hardiman's the line to shoot 2.
Doug Swingler's getting ready to come back in the ball game. Brandon got his first one. And let's see. Probst will go out. And Ted Haney will go out as Kowalczyk come in along with Swingler. Hardiman's got one more. Made the first one. Got the second one. Let's make that 38-29, a 9-point lead, and there's the biggest spread of the evening for the Maroons. Kowalczyk will take it down. Snicker will guard it. Back out front to Meyer. Across to Bloomer. Bloomer double team down underneath to Meyer. Meyer missed the shot. Both T-Towns go after the ball, and have 2 of them were there, but it's still going to remain their ball. Pass into Swingler to Kowalczyk. Snitkers makes the steal. Nice job. Tyson on the drive, and he got
the basket.
Oh, man, it went in. Intentional foul call, too. We could have a 4-point play here. We could have a 4-point play here. Basket counts. Counter. Intentional foul. There you go.
Is that 1 shot or 2 shots for intentional foul?
That's gotta be 2.
And possession.
This could be a biggie.
And that was the 4th foul on...
This could be, you want to count this up, this could be a 7-point turnaround. Tyson got 1.
They've got 52 up there on the scoreboard is getting a foul. There is no 52.
Got them both. I don't know who got the foul down there. 42-29 now.
That must have been 42. Bloomer.
Possession.
That would have been 3rd. 22. I don't know who it is.
It'd have to be Bloomer. Here comes Probst back in the game.
But that's only 3 against Bloomer, the way I count.
I have no idea. Maybe somebody will catch it. Now, if he makes the 3, we got a 7-point turnaround here. Tyson, go ahead and make the 3. That'd be something for him to pull 7 off on that whole deal. Foul from behind. He can go to the line, and that foul's going to go against Aaron Nieberg.
That'll be his second.
42-29. And Snicker, no, it'll be out of bounds.
No, it's 1-1.
Oh, that's right. They've got 8 fouls. I looked wrong side. Well, let's see. Snicker scored 4 now, the last 4.
He's 7 break from the line, too.
Chris Brooks coming into the ball game now. I don't know who come out.
Nick.
Okay.
I think Nick's got a bloody knee. He's getting a Band-Aid put on down here.
Snicker makes it 43. He scored the last 5. Missed it. Blummer with a rebound. 43-29. And the foul's going to be called on McKeegan. And I think that was make-up call. Nieberg.
That's 3 on McKeegan.
That's the easiest foul they've called all night. And I'm not complaining about the officiating. They've had a job. They've done a good job.
Go.
And they have let them play. There's been a lot of fouls called, but it's just been one of those kind of ball games. Bloomer's shot's no good. McKeegan way up in the air for the rebound. He's got it. Probst's going to press her. Snicker with it. Nick Shaner over to Jeff. Jeff for 3. Got it. And Snitker got laid out on the floor. Bloody nose. And I'm not sure what happened. I think
it's a bloody mouth. I don't know. He may have lost a tooth. I don't know.
Gillespie is really upset. I didn't see what happened.
I didn't either.
We want to check the tape, but he said Snitker. I think he is trying to say that was somewhat intentional. We don't know. We haven't seen it, but you have an opportunity to look it over here. No foul was called because whatever it was, I don't think anybody saw anything.
No, I don't think so.
But when we looked out here, I looked over and Snitker was stretched out on the floor face down. He took a blow.
I just got a feeling Coach Gillespie ought to get Chris Brooks out of there. He's really hot.
Well, the official now is talking to the team out there. Both officials and both teams are being talked to. .309 to go in the third quarter. You get what you pay for. And big crowd on hand tonight. This has been one heck of a ball game. You got your money's worth here. 46-29 Maroons later.
Coach Jared out doing some housekeeping, cleaning with a little disinfectant.
Well, let's see. For the Maroons now, Chris and Nick Brooks on the floor. Brandon Hardiman, Jeff McKeegan, and Nick Shaner. For the Shoes, we've got Nieberge, Bloomer, Probst, Jake Meyer. It's Shoes ball. And foul's going to be called on Hardiman over there. The officials, I'm sure, are going to try to take a little more control, and I still think they've done a pretty good job tonight. There's two guys working. We're going to do it.
That's what this is about. They're talking to both coaches.
It'll be Meyer throwing it in for the Shoes. Hardiman's on him. They get it in to Fearday. Fearday back to Meyer, and Bloomer will take it across the line. What do we got?
Timeout. TTOWN.
Okay.
I think. No. Technical foul, I guess, on Coach Crawford.
It is. He on the TTOWN bench. And Crawford's not done yet. Well, let's see if Tyson Smith, well, he can't come out and shoot him.
No, he's in the locker room.
Brandon Hardiman will go to the line. Interesting ball game. We're still in the third quarter with 3:03 to go. 46-29.
We haven't marked it up, but I think that counts as a team foul, too, on the board, which would be number 9.
Brandon missed the first one. He'll get the second one. Told you. 47-29. At 3:03, a lot of action. McKeegan to Chris Brooks. Nick drives, puts it up and in. Nick Brooks on the bucket. 49-29, a 20-point lead for the Maroons here in the third quarter. I would never bet they'd win by this much. Probst with the ball. Good defense by the Maroons.
This game certainly isn't being played like a 20-point ball game, I'll tell you that. From either side.
No. Bloomer in the corner. Makes the move in, looks for help, gets it back out to Probst. They move it around. Fearday with it. And back out to Probst. Good defense by the Maroons. A three-point shot. by Nieberger, no good. Put
Fearday
back
with
by
the rebound.
Fearday, and Brandon Hardiman went up to block the shot. Foul's called, and Fearday will go to the line to shoot a pair of them here, I'm sure.
That's foul number 3 on Brandon Hardiman. Only the 15th foul against the Maroons.
Missed the shot. You know, they have scored exactly 4 points this quarter so far.
2.
TTOWN. Still have.
No,
30-25 at the half.
22.
You're right.
26,
22. I'm sorry, you're right. That's got to be a foul. Grabbed him around the arm. That was Meyer. Took him down at the 20-yard line, 49-29, and Brandon Hardiman will be at the line. He'll be shooting 1-1. Justin Hartridge comes in. Shaner goes out. Kowalczyk back in for TTOWN for Meyer. Brandon's got the first one, make it 50. 29. Got the roll, make it 51-29. Kowalczyk with it out front. Nick Brooks on him. He gives to Fearday around to Probst. Probst drives the baseline.
There's a little hand check on Brandon Hardiman.
Called it out front here on the floor. We're going to hear that whistle a lot from now on. Kirk Lowry coming in the ball game. Snips her back out on the floor. He wants to go back in. Chewing on the gauze. Whether he bit a lip or what, I don't know. Fearday.
Oh, that's goaltending.
They count it?
Yeah.
Who went up?
Well, Nick Brooks got the goaltending, but
Chris Brooks
Fearday
went
got
down.
the basket.
Okay, Fearday on the basket, make it 31. Hardiman in the lane, lost the ball, gives it out to Nieberger, and he's down in a hurry. Probst with it, comes over to Kowalczyk. Kowalczyk found a hole, puts up the jumper off the glass and in. Nice shot by Kowalczyk. 51-33 now. 1:25 to go in the third quarter here. Chris Brooks works against Blumen. Chris takes it inside, dribbles back out, drops it over in the middle. Nice pass to Kirk Lowry. Didn't get the shot, but drew the foul.
That's going to be 4 on Fearday, I think.
1:11. 51-33. Maroons lead the Wooden Shoes. Kirk's got one. Make it 52. Nick Brooks, or Nick Shaner comes in for Brandon Hardiman. Lowry will have another one. Comes out hard, right in the hands of Fearday. Down court is Nieberger. Lowry picks him up. Now to Fearday. Kowalczyk out front. Nieberger for 3. Foul's called, count the bucket, and it's going to be a 4-point play. Nieberger made the 3. He'll be at the line. He'll have 1. Foul against Lowry. So we've got a potential 4-point. We've seen
Weird
about
stuff.
everything.
Who's got this timeout? That's a Maroon timeout.
Maroon timeout. And it's going to be a full. All right. Well, Crawford Memorial Home Care Agency is conducting a foot clinic Tuesday, January 23rd at the Robinson Senior Citizen Center from 9 to 11 a.m. A registered nurse from Crawford Memorial Home Care Agency will trim and file toenails, apply lotion, and assess feet for any abnormalities. The registered nurse will also instruct each client on proper foot care. The fee is only $15. To set up an appointment for the foot clinic, please call the Robinson Senior Citizen Center before January 23rd at 618-544-8811. Crawford Memorial Home Health Agency, a tradition of caring. Snicker in with a new shirt.
Yeah.
Tyson Snicker will be wearing 24 right now. Back in the game. Nieberge at the line. Got one. Make it 37.
Nieberge's got 3 3-point baskets, so they're probably going to be start looking for him on the perimeter.
McKeegan works out front, drives the lane, kicks out Nick Brooks, puts it up. And there, oh, damn.
Snicker's down again.
Boy, he got ridden out of there and right down on his back, and he hadn't been in the game for 30 seconds. Worst thing about that is it kind of comes down on the tailbone. He's going to be one sore kid tomorrow.
Second foul on Jeff Probst.
Tyson at the line. He says, I can handle it. Missed the shot. Bet he gets this one. 52-37. Told you. 53-37. Maroons out in front here. Lifter picks up Kowalczyk. Probst with it out on the wing. Nick Brooks has got him. They go back out front to Fearday. Now to Kowalczyk again. Kowalczyk tries the lane in a crowd, puts it up and in. 53-39. Well, let's see. 14-point lead. They had 20 at one time. 21, actually.
Rolling up on 10 seconds.
Third quarter about to draw to a close. Jeff McKeegan got the drive, got the bucket. 55-39. Hardiman picked off the pass. We've played 3 quarters, and it's been a dandy so far. 55-39.
Maroons outscored them 29-17 in that quarter.
That was a long quarter. Looking back here. Let's see. Trying to figure out we had. I know it was 49-29 at one point, and that may have been the biggest lead. It was 20 points. I think once it got to 21. Well, anyway. 55-39 Maroons lead it. Tax filing season again. The Kemper CPA Group believes that in these times of complicated tax regulations, sound financial planning is the answer. Your Kemper CPA Group financial planning experts will assist and prepare your tax returns and financial reports in a professional, timely way. Put Kemper CPA Group on your team. Don't forget tonight's game is brought to you in part by Hershey Chocolate. They're proud to be a part of Crawford County. Pleased to support the students of the community and their activities. That's Hershey Chocolate right here in Robinson. Final quarter, 55-39 Maroons lead. This is like the last one. We may be here a while.
Nieberge on the drive.
Nieberge. TTOWN never goes away. So the Maroons, Brandon Hardiman for 3.
Nick Brooks for the rebound.
Won't go, but he'll go on the line. Couldn't get it to go. Foul is going to be, did he call on Bloomer?
I believe so. 42.
Yeah.
That's his third.
Nick Brooks at the line will shoot 2. Got one.
He's on the line tonight, 5 for 5 so far.
Now what?
6 for 6.
Okay. 57-41.
You have my train of thought.
Kowalczyk to Probst. Looks for help. Gets to Nieberg in the corner. He's going to put his on the line. That's just two. That's just two guys. And on the rebound, a foul. And I think Brandeman's going to get called for that. So
it's going to be number 4 on Brandon Hardiman. So
we got a timeout by the Maroons here. Needs to talk to him. So the basket counted.
That was Nieberg, wasn't it? Maroon timeout. That's their third.
I'm not. The foul was on Hardiman. And I'm not sure who's going to the line. Now here's a situation again, the big point turnaround. I don't think I've ever saw the situation that Tyson got into earlier on the shot, intentional foul with a potential of a 7-point play there. We didn't get it. Got 6 out of it.
We saw it a year ago
with the intentional.
A 10-point turnaround.
Bloomer got one. Make it 44. I tell you what,
it was at the Shrine game when Jack Pfeiffer got 61. He got a 10-point swing. A 3 and a foul, and a steal and a 3, and an intentional foul, I think.
Shaner with the rebound. It's 57-44 Maroons by 13 now. They've had a 20-point lead. TTOWN kind of creeping back in the game here. McKeegan didn't get it. Rebound Bloomer. We got a full quarter to play here, and it's still anybody's ball game. Probst works against Hardiman. Goes inside. Doesn't get the shot, and I bet you $1 that that's going to go on Nick Brooks.
Sure is. And that's going to be 4 on Nick, 3 on Nick Brooks.
And that'll put Bloomer back to the line.
And the 9th foul. Everybody's going to be shooting super bonus here with about 6.5 minutes to go here.
Missed the shot. McKeegan jumps in there with a rebound. Little ball control here, guys. Hardiman, he's going to put it up for 3. All right, take it. We'll take it. 16-44. Brandon Hardiman's 3. Kowalczyk works against Snitker. Now Fairday, now Probst.
There's Nieberg.
Nieberg, loose ball. Tyson Snitker picks it up. Brings it down in a hurry, gives to McKeegan.
Nick Brooks on the dump.
Not quite. Whoa, bodies fly, no whistle, out of bounds, and Nick's wondering why I'm not going to the line. Hartrick in, Nick Shaner out. McKeegan on the throw-in. Maroons up 60-44 here. 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Pass to Nick Brooks. Nick has it knocked away. Kowalczyk picked up. Should have been. Oh, come on.
Nick Brooks, foul number 4.
Nick's probably wondering what happened. He got creamed on one shot and then got caught for grabbing. He fouled him okay. It's been a strange one.
That was number 10, too, so everybody's super bonus. With almost 6 minutes to go.
We get done, we'll have to count up how many free throws are shot tonight, you know. Kowalczyk missed it. I'll tell you what, if TTOWN had been on their game on the free throw line, it might be a different story. Let's see where I'm at here. Oh, my. Okay.
Well, they're only 2 for 7 in the second half.
Got one. That makes it 60-45. Hardiman gives to Snitker. Tyson works inside.
McKeegan's wide open in the corner. Once it got it.
Not quite. Rebound. Nieberg. Down in a hurry.
Snitker challenged that one.
And it's still going to be TTOWN ball, but Tyson and Kowalczyk went at it up there. One out of bounds. TTOWN will keep. Fairday will throw it in. Gives to Probst. To Kowalczyk. Drives the lane. Jumps inside, puts it
Got
up
the
off the
basket,
glass.
and the foul.
Count it.
On Hartrick. Is it Hartrick?
I'm not sure who
Yes,
yet,
it is.
probably.
Count that basket. 33. And that's his fourth. Maroon's hurting a little bit here.
Well, Kowalczyk can bring it within 12. And that's as close as they've been for a while. They pulled up 13 a while ago. And now it's a 12-point lead. 60-48. So the shoes just don't go away. Tyson Snitker, focused on him. McKeegan. Brandon Hardiman's going to put up a three. Not quite, and Nick Brooks got pushed out of the way, and I think that's going to go against Fairday.
And that'll be 5 on Jeff Fairday.
That's what they say. Chris will be at the line. He's going to shoot 2 now. We're in super bonus. Wonder how we are on timeouts.
Both teams have 3 left, I think.
Don't forget Rural King Supplies, your winter weather headquarters. Carhartt insulated outerwear, Polar King by Key, a large selection of camouflage clothes, plus Northerner boots by Service, and lacrosse insulated boots, all at Rural King Supply on Route 33 east of Robinson.
Well, that's Chris Brooks' first trip to the line.
Got that one, They need to keep making the free throws here. And he got the roll, making 62-48. Down to Probst and away right through his hands. Well, the turnover will give it back to the Maroons. McKeegan will bring it down. 62-48, Maroons lead it. 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Nick Brooks. Back out to Chris. Back to Nick. Nick drives, goes inside, little short jumper. Nice job by Nick. He pulled up short and popped a little 5-footer. 64-48. Nieberge. Ted Haney in the game. Traveled. Give it back to the Maroons. What's Haney got? 4 fouls? 3.
Haney has 4, yes.
2 turnovers in a row for the Shoes now. That's unlike them as Maroons get it back. They're up by 16. In to Nick, or to Chris. Chris tries to get it over to Hardiman, knocked out of bounds. Got to be Maroon ball. McKeegan to Snitker to Nick Brooks. Snitker on the wing over here and back out to McKeegan. Kill a little clock here.
Now, TTOWN zone the out-of-bounds play. Change things around just a bit.
Both coaches out giving instructions, and
now they're matching up, finding a man.
Snitker and McKeegan play a little catch. Now we're going to go. Nick Brooks will hold it out front as Haney goes after him, goes back to Snitker. Probst trying to guard him. And he beat him up a little bit. And Tyson will go to the line.
3 on Jeff Probst.
(64-48).
Schnitker 9 for 12. 10 for 13.
Kowalczyk back in the ball game, and Probst will go out for the Shoes. Tyson with another one, 66-48. 18-point spread again for the Maroons. 3:38 to go in the ball game. Kowalczyk with it. Maroons stay with that man-to-man. It's been quite a ball game. Haney got 2. Nick Brooks. McKeegan out front. Brandon Hardiman. Back to Jeff. Maroons move the ball well. We're into 3 minutes. Nick Brooks with it.
Nope, kick loose.
Nieberge.
A little lazy pass.
Well, Nieberge with the bucket and the breakaway. Make it 66-52. Boy, you don't give the shoes anything here, guys.
Good, smart move, Tyson Schnitker.
Brandon Hardiman bumped around a little. Move inside. Brandon didn't get the shot. Rebound, pull back, and he gets control again.
Hope they weren't counting steps in that move.
Yeah.
He traveled a long way with one dribble.
Hardiman out front. Chris Brooks and now McKeegan. We're soon going to be under 2 minutes. 66-52, and this has been quite a ball game. We've seen it all in this one tonight. 2 minutes to go in the game. Maroons have a big lead. McKeegan in the middle, drives, dumps off to Hardiman. Hardiman puts it up and in, count it, and Brandon will go to the line.
Fouls on Jake Meyer, his third.
Tyson Schnitker comes out of the ball game. 1:52 to go. This will be one Tyson remembers for a while. Hardiman completes a three-point play. And that'll make it 69-52. Haney with it out the top of the key. He and Nieberge play catch. Nieberge will put up a three. Pushed from behind is Nick Brooks by probably.
I think that's Ted Haney. That'll be 5 on him, I think.
2-2, he says. And that's going to be...
That's 5.
The end of 10. The end of 10. Nick Brooks will be to the line. He's going to shoot 2. Doug Swingley will come back in the ball game for Ted Haynes.
Well,
Ted, 6'4" senior.
The two players that they've lost by foul have only scored a total of 5 points, so that's...
Hasn't really been that significant, has it? Scoring-wise, anyway. Nick got that one, make it 70-52. 1:33 on the clock to go in the ball game. Got them both, 71. Kowalczyk drives, puts it up and in. 54 for T-Town. 120. Chris Brooks brings it down. Bloomer picks him up. Chris drives in, drops it off. Ball taken by Nieberge on a good steal. Aaron gives it out to Swingler. Kowalczyk drives, hops around a little bit, loose ball, out of bounds. T-Town will keep it. For the best deal in tires, go to Marathon Tire, Bridgestone, Michelin, Falls, and Goodyear tires. All quality tires at the right price at Marathon Tire Incorporated, 400 East Main in Robinson, your complete car care center. Nieberge from about 15 and drills it. 71-56. We're under a minute. Maroons are going to win it. It's been a tough one. It's been a physical one. McKeegan drives the lane, drives the layup and got it. Jeff McKeegan, make it 73-56. 20 seconds to go in the ball game. Well, what T-Town ought to do is hold for the last shot. And I think that's what they're going to do. Blummer drives, loses the ball out of bounds with 5 seconds to go, and the Shoes will keep it. Why? Well, I missed that. It's an intentional foul with Jeff McKeegan. But
intentional?
That's what he gave, the signal.
I wasn't watching at all.
I missed the whole thing. That was his 5th foul.
Yeah.
I don't know whether he held him or what. Well, Kowalczyk shooting the free throws. Makes it 57. That makes it 57. And it'll be the Shoes' possession with 4.6 seconds on the clock. 73-57. Maroons are going to win it. Nick Shaner coming in for McKeegan. Guys, put the shot up. I mean, why mess around? Kowalczyk put up the 3, won't go, over the backboard. Time run out, and we've ended it. 73-57. Final score in a dandy. Well, in a ball game like this, you want to think about insurance, and when you do, Weber Insurance and Realty offers complete life insurance through Cincinnati Life to cover all your personal and business needs. When it comes to business insurance, Weber Insurance can provide you with the coverage to buy and sell agreements, key man insurance to provide continuity of business, and a whole lot more. Let Weber Insurance put your mind at ease with complete coverage through Cincinnati Life Insurance. See Weber